Hailing from Springville, Alabama, this young and quite thin right-hander was the 351st ranked player by perfect game in the 2015 class. He went undrafted. His fastball maxed at 92 miles an hour in 2014 at a perfect game showcase. He was a 6'3" kid weighing 175 pounds soaking wet. He went undrafted likely because of his commitment to Auburn and his thin frame.
Get some cheese whiz or hollandaise?
No.
At Auburn, as a freshman, he appeared as a starter and reliever with a 3.52 ERA and 59 strikeouts in 69 innings pitched. He appeared in 16 games, starting 7, and also had a save. As a sophomore, things really started to heat up. This is when the boy became the man on the mound. This is Casey Mize. In 12 starts as a sophomore, he went 8-2 with a 2.04 ERA, 109 strikeouts in 89 innings pitched. His ERA ranked him second in the SEC and 25th in the country. His K per 9 of 11.73 ranked him 15th in the country. His K to walk ratio was number 1 in the country. He was a second-team All-American by Rawlings and a third-team selection by Perfect Game and Baseball America. He was now up to 208 pounds as a sophomore compared to 175 as a senior in high school. As a junior, scouts were lined up to see all of his starts. He now weighed 220 pounds. That's 45 pounds of muscle in 4 years. Auburn weight room done did him well, folks. He went 10-6 with a 3.3 ERA and 156 strikeouts in 114 2/3 innings. He walked just 16. He became the second two-time All-American and consensus All-American in program history. He was named the NCBWA College Baseball Player of the Year and also was a finalist for both the Golden Spikes Award and the Dick Howser Trophy as the best college player and best college pitcher. What separates Mize from the competition is the mixture of power with his plus command. He's a flamethrower with a sniper scope. Besides a fastball that gets up to 97, Mize also features the best splitter seen in a very long time. Scouts gave it a double plus grade. He also has a slider graded as plus. He embarrassed SEC hitters with it. His splitter compares really closely to Masahiro Tanaka. The mechanics, from a leg kick standpoint, out of the windup is nice and high. His glove tends to not tuck in well sometimes on its follow through and he lets it hang, but he does keep his shoulders level through stride and foot strike really well. He can tend to leave his upper body up too high on his follow through. I would like to see a flatter back through the follow through point, making the letter T when you see him follow down. Though his stride is average to possibly even short, his body control is plus for him as he works consistently with his release point. The other thing I notice is easy velocity. He throws extremely hard without extra exertion in his mechanics. It's smooth throughout his arm circle and then the ball just explodes on the batter. Here is what easy velocity does not look like. Bleacher Report wrote an article comparing him to Justin Verlander. Though they cited his fastball was not on the same level, they actually said he had better command of secondary pitches at the time of the draft compared to Verlander. They also said Aaron Nola as another player to compare him to. I personally think he looks like Roger Clemens. Mize is a bulldog on the mound with power and precision. It's a perfect Roger Clemens starter kit.
And he pumps his fist and goes, he gets Rodriguez, Martinez, and Cameron all on K's. Strikeout number 11 for Clemens.
The 3-2 is going to be a 1-2 to Ibanez. God on a miss, splitter. For a clean hit. The 0-2, struck him out, splitter.
As the MLB draft came, Mize's name was a lock for the top 5 picks. Detroit eagerly snatched him up with the number 1 overall selection in the 2018 draft and primarily rested him. He only threw 13 2/3 innings, in which he had a 3.95 ERA and 14 strikeouts. Nothing extremely impressive, but a decent start. In the minors this season, Mize is absolutely decimating the competition. In high A, he went 2-0 with a .35 ERA. In his first start in double A, he threw a no-hitter. His minor league stats for the season as of today are 8-0, .92 ERA, .69 whip with 75 strikeouts in 78 innings. Those are video game numbers, folks. Most recently, he was put on the injury list for a minor posterior shoulder inflammation and has been shut down for a week. Thankfully, he avoided any major damage and should be dominating competition soon. MLB.com has him ranked as the second prospect in the game. To me, he's my clear-cut number 1 favorite by a wide margin. I truly believe Casey Mize will be an ace in 2020 with a great chance to take the Cy Young if healthy and given the chance. If not for the poor state of the Detroit Tigers, Casey Mize would already be filling a rotation slot this year alongside newfound phenom Matthew Boyd.
Nope, it's not Ashton Kutcher.
It's Kevin Malone. Equally handsome, equally smart.